Good morning. You never know what someone else is going through. That's important to keep in mind. I'll talk about that in just a second. I've seen people stand up through terrible adversity that no one knew about and continue moving forward in life. They continue their job, they continue their work, they continue their friendships, and their care for their family, even though they're facing something really difficult. I have a relative who was diagnosed many years ago with a brain tumor. He continued his life. As long as he could, he continued his life. He was thoughtful in what he did. He spent time with people he needed to spend time with. And when it was time for him to go on to be with the Lord, he was ready for that. Even though those that were left behind sometimes suffer more than the ones that leave because of the loss that we feel for the people we love. But my point is sometimes it's difficult for us to continue when we're facing something difficult. It might be an illness or a personal problem or a temptation or problem with family or trials and tribulations. It is sometimes tough to continue and to do the things that we need to do and to be positive and good and to work for God. That can be very difficult. So I guess when we're walking through life, something that we really need to consider is all the people around us. Some of them probably are having a hard time. Maybe you're not, maybe I'm not, but that person over there or that one over there may be having the worst time of their lives. They may be facing something that we can only guess at. Maybe we'll never know what they're facing. Kind of makes being rude and impatient a little bit petty, doesn't it? I think that all of us probably should consider our behavior when we're dealing with our fellow man. I think that's why Jesus talked about how we relate to one another so much. He sent his disciples out 2 by 2 so that they would have each other to rely on. He told them that we would be known as his by the way that we have love for one another. He said that there's no greater love than this, that a man would lay down his life for a friend. I think Jesus wants us to love each other, be there for one another, and help each other. And sometimes I think the church, in general, has forgotten that sometimes. We've forgotten to be that strong pillar of strength for people who need us. Now, it's not always, and sometimes we do what we should, but there are many people that go out into this world and are surrounded by folks all the time that feel completely and utterly alone. As Christians, we need to be very aware that the person here or the person there may be going through something that we have no idea about, and we need to be there and ready to lift them up. And hopefully, when we're at our lowest, someone will be there to lift us up. We don't do life alone, folks. We do it together. And if we do it together, then it's a whole lot better. No man is an island, and that is very, very true. I hope you're there for somebody. I hope you're aware of what's going on in people's lives. I hope that we can pretend that we know, even when we don't, that maybe something is going on. We should act like that we're ready at any moment to come to someone's aid. They should know that we're approachable. And hopefully when we're going through a trial or a tribulation, then we have someone to talk to. My life's not perfect. Is yours? I need people. So do you. Have a great day. Be kind to each other. See you later.